Hello everybody, welcome to another vinyl update video. Today I'm going to show you some of my vinyl finds by other artists, so hope you enjoy this vinyl update video. Some of these records I got from either the flea market, the last record show I went to, or my local record store. So hope you enjoy this vinyl update video, and let's begin. And I'll start off with a nice Ray Charles LP here. This is a spotlight on Ray Charles and the George Brown Orchestra. And it's in nice condition. And didn't cost a lot here. Almost $20. And let me show you the record here. The record looks nice. It's on the Stereo Spectrum Records label. Haven't listened to this yet. I listened to a few tracks, and so far I like it. You know, I always like Ray Charles anyway. So, all right. And my next vinyl find is a flea market find, and it's a Beach Boys record. Next vinyl find is by the Beach Boys, like I said. This is Surfer Girl. Not in the greatest condition, but this was only a few dollars, so thought why not. Now, what's strange about this one? This is a, I don't know if this is like a 1960. This has got to be an original pressing from either 63, 64 because of the Capitol label. But what's strange is that this one has a Capitol 66 inner sleeve. But the record to me looks like it is a 63, 64 pressing. It's on the Capitol Color Band label. I had to clean this one up. This one's not in the greatest condition, but I cleaned it up and it sounds better. It's just there's a lot of noises throughout the whole, you know, a lot of pops and crackles throughout the whole thing, but still a nice find. That's one I never had. So this one is currently sealed. I'm gonna plan on opening this after the video. I didn't get a chance to open this record. This one's a record show find, and it's by The Doors. This is The Doors live in New York, January 17, 1970, first show at the Felt Forum. And back of it, this is a 2-record set. This is a Bright, I think this is a Bright Midnight Records release. Bright Midnight, for those who don't know, is a record, the Doors record label that releases the Doors live performances throughout their career. But I think I heard some tracks from this album, and sounds really good. Has a sticker here, so like I said, I'm gonna open this when I get the chance. Next is a record store find by Deep Purple. This is their live album, Made in Japan. It's a German pressing. This one was $9. Back of it. It's got a nice gatefold too. It's my second copy of the album. The other copy I have, it is a U.S. pressing on Warner Brothers. This one's on the Purple Records label. Let me show you record 1 right here on the Purple label. Now this is in acceptable condition. It's not stellar condition. It's not mint in any way, but it is in good condition. It looks nice. Looks acceptable. Now, this one looked like it was played a lot. Well, not played a lot. You know, maybe played a lot. So, but I played a little bit of it. I had to clean this whole album up, all 4 sides up. before playing it, and it sounds better. Sounds much better. Sounds rough after I took it home. You know, I arrived home with it. All right, this next record, that was Deep Purple, made in Japan. Great live album by Deep Purple. This next album is by Queen. I've been in a Queen mood recently, mainly because of the Bohemian Rhapsody biopic, which is I think still in theaters. It's still in my airing in my theater in the area. I didn't get a chance to see it yet, but I'll see it eventually. That one had me in a Queen mood recently, and because of that, I decided to buy another Queen record. This one I've never had. I've actually never heard this album. I've heard of this album, but I've never heard the music on it. I only heard a few songs on here. My next vinyl find by Queen, Jazz from 1978. Jazz is embossed on the cover here, embossed on the back here when spelled backwards. The only songs I knew off this album are Fat Bottom Girls, Bicycle Race, and Don't Stop Me Now, because they were on the Greatest Hits albums. But I listened through the whole thing, and it's pretty good. So, all right. This one's a Discogs find, by the way. Here's a nice gatefold of the band in the studio. And this is the original inner sleeve. And that came with that came with the album. The vinyl record's not in here; it's in a different sleeve. One more thing before I show you the vinyl record. It comes with this explicit poster here. This is the bicycle. This is a poster where it folds out and you see the naked women all on their bicycles, ready for a bicycle race, and it is very nasty. But I will say, I really want to show the whole thing, but I'm kind of I don't know if I can, but I'll show a little bit of it, not too much of it. I'll show only a little bit here. There, that's the poster, but it does look great. I'll just show the back side here, because copies of this album with the poster in nice condition, they fetch for a lot of money. But I got this for about $15 on Discogs. So the reason I don't want to show the poster is because one of the ladies on here is showing her rear to the camera, so it's I don't want to do that. I mean, I might show the whole thing on my other channel, my the channel where I show vinyl finds by other artists. So so that's the poster. Hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of it. And here's the record. This is the U.S. pressing on Elektra Records. This one plays great. It was dirty when I received it. I had to clean it up after it arrived. So that's Queen, Jazz. Hope you enjoyed seeing this album. All right, got a couple more here. Next vinyl find. This is a record store find. Is The Who. Who Are You? This is their last album with Keith Moon on drums. This was released shortly before Keith Moon's tragic death back in 1978. I'm a big fan of The Who with Keith Moon. This is forever my all-time favorite lineup of The Who, hands down. So, but this is on MCA. This is an original. This is the first time I own the original pressing of this album. The other one I have is on Classic Records. It's a Classic Records reissue from over 10, 20 years ago. So, alright. This one doesn't have much. Just has the record, and it's on red vinyl. On MCA. And I played a bit of this. It sounds great. This one was a $9 fine. Oh, that's Who Are You by The Who. This last one is a recent reissue of a Rolling Stones album. I have a Rolling Stones record to show you. Real quick before I show you the record, I'm going to see the Stones this May in Washington, D.C. Can't wait to see them for my third time. So anyway, let me show you this record here. This record was released 50 years ago. It's the Stones' 1968 album, Beggar's Banquet. This is the 50th anniversary reissue. Back of it. This record comes with the album remastered on 180 gram vinyl. And it has a 12-inch vinyl of Sympathy for the Devil, the mono mix of Sympathy for the Devil. On one side played at 45 RPMs, and then you have on the other side you have the etching of the toilet cover, which I'm going to get to here in a moment. The band toilet cover on the back side, and then it has a flexi disc, which is a bonus. It has an interview with it's a phone call with a London Records executive in Tokyo, Japan, and Mick Jagger himself. Mick was given the London Records executive in Japan updates about this album at the time. So, all right, let me show you everything here. I take it out of the jacket here. I kept the shrink on here, and here's the band toilet cover. This was originally intended for the album, but was banned by the record company, Decca in England, and London Records as well. And here's the back side. And the gatefold is the same, hasn't changed. Alright, and pull out record 1, which is the remastered album on 180 gram vinyl, and it's on the Blue London label. Played a little bit of it. It sounds great. And let me show you the 12-inch record. And this one's really cool. This one has the mono mix of Sympathy for the Devil. Now this was this album was released in mono in England, but the majority of the album is a fold down, a stereo folded the mono. Sympathy for the Devil on that mono album was the only true mono mix of the album. So they decided to take that and make a 12-inch record of this, which plays at 45 RPMs, and as you can see, it has the Decca label, the red Decca label that the mono album originally had in England. And here's the etched back cover with the band toilet cover. And last thing I want to show you is the bonus flexi. As soon as I nicely put this away. All right, and here's the bonus flexi. Back of it, Japanese information. I have not played this bonus flexi, but I have redeemed the download code for this album. This came with a download code, but all the tracks are in MP3. And here's the flexi. Plays at 33 and a third RPMs. Like I said, I haven't played it yet, but I have heard the telephone conversation between Mick and the London Records executive in Japan. And the back's blank as usual. Alright, that wraps up this vinyl update video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my vinyl finds of all kinds. And thank you very much for watching, and talk to you all later.